Hi friends, I hope you're doing really well today. And I want to thank you all for your support of Monday's videos. They were messy and janky. And thank you for holding space for me in my imperfection and lateness and all the things. And I hope you got the spirit, the heart of the message is that you deserve to eat in full view. And the messages of everyone's judging my food, everyone's judging me, I'm wrong and bad. I'm hoping you've been able to push back on those in the last couple of days. And today we're going to talk about utilizing some suggestions that I might give you around how can we practice this to make it a new neural pathway. So the beginning of making doing any kind of challenge or any kind of, for lack of a better word, exposure or trying to challenge yourself would be to get really clear about what's your intention. What do you want to see happen if you are going to practice getting to the place where it's like, I'm just eating my food and people think what they think and it's actually got nothing to do with me? How do we get to that place? Well, I think we first would want to start where we're at. So if you're literally like scared of people and people feel like the threat, start at home with yourself. Again, and so anything I mentioned here today, you don't have to do these things. I know that some people are just really hungry and eager for some things to practice. And again, everything that I mentioned, if you're not sure if it's right for you, reach out to your personal nutrition counselor, therapist, that kind of thing. But here's some things that I've seen be helpful, not only for myself, but for all the clients I've had over the last almost 20 years as well. So first, we want to start with being at home. Can we fully be, as present as we can with ourselves as we're eating? I call that, again, eating in full view. So many of us, even in the privacy of our own homes, whether you're eating with people that you do trust at your home, or maybe we're just eating by ourselves, there's a level of dissociation that we can do if we still have beliefs inside that say that we shouldn't want this, we shouldn't need this, that's too much food. All of that right there, you're going to want to distance yourself from that judgment. And so our first step is like, where do you still judge yourself, even right by yourself, about what you're eating or what you want to eat? All right, so the first step is to like be a compassionate witness. Like, I really want to have spaghetti and garlic bread, but I feel like that's too much carbs or whatever it is. So notice your thoughts and then be able to like, well, who says that's too much? And let's put it on my plate and let myself be in full view of what and how much I'm eating and be present with that. And then if you start to get judgy, just push back a little bit. Like, okay, before I even take in one more bite of eating anyway, even though I'm judging it, or before I even freeze and say, no, I'm not doing this, is to take a step back once you notice the judgment and like, all right, this is not my competent adult self, because I do want to actually have spaghetti and garlic bread at the same time. And okay, like, what is this? Can I be with this? What part of this is this? What part of inside of me is this? And what do I want to see happen with this? What's my relationship to that? What's that part thinking about what I'm eating? And how familiar is that? How old is that? Is it even true to the resources and values I have right now? And then maybe you can scoot yourself back up to the table and commence. If you feel like you can't, again, just let yourself eat what you can. Do some journaling, talk to your practitioner to work through some of the barriers. So that's kind of step one. That's where we practice. Now, as you continue to master that full permission and it's all integrated, then the next step would be do the same thing, but eat with people that feel safe. Maybe you feel safe at home, but you don't know how to eat out and feel safe, or at least safe enough, right? It's always about safe enough. Maybe I don't know how to do it with safe people, relatively safe people out of my house. So bring safety with you to the place that feels a little janky, and the same kind of thing. Do what you're doing, order what you want to order. And if you need a break, take a break. I call it a bathroom vacation, as many of you know, unless that's not safe for you to be in the bathroom. But if it is, or just go outside of your car, come back, and kind of, again, do the same process we just talked about. Regroup. Who am I? What year is this? what's important to me. Try to get yourself back in the present moment and unblended with past threat responses around what you're eating, okay? And keep on doing that. Practice, practice, practice till it gets easy. You can pick one restaurant and do it 10 times and then start to like try a different kind of food or a different kind of restaurant, and keep bringing your resources literally to the table wherever you go. You're watering that neural pathway of like, my food, I'm present with my food, my needs, and I've got a separation. I'm not blending with any potential others' judgment, real or imaginary or perceived or whatever it is. Like there's some sense of like, I'm here, there's a separation, and here's everybody else, what they're eating, what they're doing, what they're saying. All right. And the body's going to give you feedback. The more present we can be, the more feedback we get around. We're going to eat all kinds of food and have thousands and millions of experiences of that. And that's all great information for you to lean on as a resource as well. So I hope this video was helpful. If you need more support, please reach out to me and my team at tracybrownrd.com. And you can do a free call if you want, just to talk through some of these things where you're feeling stuck or where you've made a lot of great progress, but you need some more support. And if you're doing great and these videos are helpful, let me know. That's encouraging to me as well to keep on going. So thank you so much. Have a great day. And I look forward to our next topic next week. I'll see you then. Bye for now.